Hello, and welcome back to my playthrough of Final Fantasy IX. And in this episode, I will be obtaining the peridot from Pinnacle Rocks, which will allow me to teach Garnet the Ramuh summon. And after I've done that, I'll watch events unfold at Lindblum, and following those events, I will go through the fossil route in order to make it to the outer continent. So without further ado, it's time to get into it. So first of all, you want to come down here. I think you have to get the Ramuh ones that are around here. Anyway, Historian's explanation. The fact that they didn't report Joseph's death to his daughter was indicative of their guilt for failing to protect him. In the end, heroes are also human. That's human. You have 4 to go. So human and hero are the 2 optional ones. The order is beginning, cooperation, silence, and then hero or human. Hero or human are optional, and basically Dagger gives an explanation as to why she chose human or hero. But anyway, of course he used electrocute, so the lightning staff will not work. I mean, has the lightning staff finished now? I should probably check now to see it. There's Agnol. Trance mode activates. And another Thunderer, because why not? Because that's totally fair. Finish him off. Yep. Not even a bloody level up from it. Right, there are I think 3 chests in here altogether. There's the other 2. But anyway, here's another Ramuh. With Joseph's help, the troop defeated the Adamantoise in the Snowfield Cavern and acquired the Goddess Bell they needed to enter the Empire's castle. That's cooperation. You have 3 to go. So the Ogre. Go Soul Blade. Thunderer is nearly done, but I kind of need to start working on the Flame Staff, or I'll probably work on the Flame Staff, to be honest. On their way home, they fell into a trap set by a traitor. Joseph gave his life to save the troop. The troop left without telling Joseph's daughter, Nellie, about the tragedy. That's silence. You have 2 to go. So I've got beginning and human left. Did I get hero or human? I don't remember which one I got. But anyway. Jump off. Mithril armlet. I'm going to jump off again. Come down here. I'm going to wrap round. And I'm going to get the Ramuh up in this area. I was going to get it first, but I don't think we could have got it straight away anyway. Well, it's across the bridge, I think. But you know. We got the scorpions this time. Sand Scorpion, so the lightning staff should work. Poison count, how dare you. Laws, fair enough. Fire, Onzadane. Dagger. Also fine. That should kill it. Yep. So obviously having a white mage and a black mage together is rather annoying, especially when there's only one strong attacker. But you know, poison counter, yep, cool. Come on today, hurry up. Damn it, he's dead. Oh no, he's not, Clutch. Lovely. Kind of running out of potions, run out of MP. I've got a few potions anyway. Once upon a time, 33 small countries fought together against an empire. One day, a rebel troop visited a man named Joseph, who lived with his daughter. Owing a debt to the troop, he gladly accepted their plea for help. They headed for a cabin in the snowfield. That's beginning, you have one to go. So come back up to the crash. And here he is. Historian's explanation. Although Joseph's death was not reported to his daughter, the matter of his death speaks for itself. This is the story of a true hero. That's Hero, the last piece. And now we go over. And compile the story. So you found all 5, let's hear the story. However, the story comprises 4 parts. One of them doesn't belong. Be sure to choose only 4. Start. So beginning. Cooperation. Silence. And we'll go for Hero. Let's recite your story. So of course I've already read it, so if you want to pause it to read it in order, feel free. So I'll give a few seconds in between. Are you satisfied with your choices? Yes. Let me ask you one thing. How come you chose Hero for the conclusion? People follow a person who keeps on track. That's why I think a hero who acts in a straightforward manner is remembered for generations. I want to know what you think, in your own words. Me? I am away from my country, but I haven't forgotten about my people. Your soul is very tense right now. Maybe you'll begin to relax once I become your eidolon. Thank you. There are many paths. Remember that you alone choose the path on which you walk. There's the peridot. Maybe now. Let's go to Lindblum. Hey, old man. You're gone already? What's wrong? I wanted to ask him why he made Dagger play such a silly game. Heroic, human? Those are just things people say after the fact. Why try to give meaning to what the main character of the story chose? I think the old man would have become her eidolon either way. That's the impression I got. Zidane, Vivi, let's go. You're exactly right. It's not what the people say afterward. What's important is being true to oneself. She may not have realised it, but when she wishes to learn how to use summon magic, the summon power returned to her. Summon magic can be used for our good or evil. She is still young, but there is room for growth, so I chose her as my master. I'll be watching over her. I hope you two will also protect her. Yeah, of course. Look, it's Lindblum Castle. Jump off later, because there is a letter for Stiltskin. Or from Stiltskin. I need to look to. Let's go. Hopefully I'll only get a maximum of 1 more battle. Mognet. Cancel. Kupo, this letter is tattered. It's from Stiltskin, Kupo. I'm scared. Read along with me. This might be the end of me. What's wrong, Kupo? What happened to Stiltskin? Anything else? No. Right. So, the next Stiltskin thing is in fact in Fossil Roo, which is where I'm going next. And then the next Stelazio coin is Black Mage Village, which is not yet, but you know. So yes, Fossil Roo, next Stiltskin thing. Anyway, stilt skin is fine. There's still 6 more things to buy off of him anyway. But you know. Anyway, now I can sort out equipment. When it comes to abilities, does he already have stuff like Thunder or not? I mean, he's got Firer, he's got Bio, hasn't got Thunder yet. So I will give him the Lightning Star until it is done, and then optimise that and with peridot. So Ramu. I always thought it was peridot, but it's peridot. That's how you pronounce it. Let's go. Come on, give me the prompt. Jump off now. So this is a very important cutscene, very sad one as well. Zidane, well, not sad, but intense. I want to use summon magic to protect everyone. I know you can do it, Dagger. Zidane. Look. It's the Wild Rose. And its fleet. Attacking Lindblum Castle. Oh dear. I mean, they're there like that, but they're just not going to survive. Black mages. Those lights must be telepods. They're sending black mages directly inside the castle. In Clara, they use summon magic afterwards. No, Mother! Mother! Dagger! So here is Atomos. Reference from Final Fantasy V. There, the boss battle with Atomos. He weren't quite this big, but he was big. If a character was dead, he would slowly suck them in, and then when he got close enough, he took them permanently out of the battle. But to stop them getting sucked in, you bring them back to life. So yeah, that was the way it was. This is using these Eidolons. I mean, you'd think an Eidolon like that would be pretty powerful in battle. I think it can just insta-kill enemies. Don't think I ever really bothered with Atomos. No, he was a very difficult boss battle as well in Final Fantasy V. And he was in the second of the 3 worlds as well. Anyway, it's so quiet. Mother, I can't believe you attacked Lindblum. Careful, they might still be around. Vivi, you stay here and hide. No way, it's dangerous here. There are Alexandrian soldiers everywhere. You should stay out of their sight. Okay. Don't fret, we'll be right back. I'm sorry, Vivi. It's okay, just make it quick. So not good. Oh really, I admire your courage. Armed with the Black Mage army and the Eidolons, Queen Brani is invincible. Resistance will only bring death. Finish it off. Should I crush its head? How about its chest? Stop it, he's a living creature. What did you say? Brani programmed them to kill, but they're still just like anybody else. Lies! They may look human, but that's where their similarity ends. They destroy everything like wrecking balls destroy buildings. They don't even know we're made of flesh and blood. So behind where this black mage is in disc 3, there will be something to grab, but here, I think, is there a chest I can get? I'm not sure, but you know. A lot of definite destruction everywhere. The industrial district is gone, and the business and theatre districts are also in ruins. Allocate soldiers to the reconstruction. We must get the citizens' lives back on track. Yes, sir. Uncle Artania. Princess Garnet, Master Zidane, glad to see you're both safe. Where is Uncle Sid? Is the Regent safe? Yes, Princess, the castle was spared. Regent Sid is alive. Thank goodness. I will take you to see him. Princess Garnet is back. Uncle Sid. Garnet, I thought Brane had imprisoned you. Zidane rescued me. Thank you, Zidane. Guac. But Freya, Steiner and Beatrix were left behind. The renowned General Beatrix. I don't think you have anything to worry about. I don't think so either, Dagger. We wound up in Pinnacle Rocks instead of Treno, but they'll be fine on their own. What, Pinnacle? Did you ride the Gargan? How did you know? It's my job to know the land surrounding my country. However, I sometimes lacked foresight. Brane was after the Eidolons, that much I knew. But I underestimated the power of the Eidolons. Maybe I deserve to be cursed with this body. I'm glad you surrendered. Clara resisted and perished. What should I say? What can we do? We got a live one here. Watch out, it might attack. Hey, this one's much smaller than the others. Ouch, let me go, I'm not one of them. Then why you look like the Black Mage? That must be... We took an Alexandrian soldier into custody. I just said. Should we turn it over to Alexandria? Uncle Sid. Let him go, Master. VV is not an Alexandrian soldier. It's only a disguise to deceive the enemy. I see, my apologies. I've acquired more information about Queen Barney. Guac. A weapons dealer named Kuja is behind the recent string of attacks. Kuja has been supplying Brane with highly advanced magic weapons. Supplying my mother with weapons? Yes, the Black Mage soldiers are among these weapons. According to eyewitnesses in Treno, Kuja appeared from the northern sky on a silver dragon. That's the guy I saw in Bernicia. That he came from the north suggested that he is from the outer continent. The outer continent? There are many unexplored continents in the world. The outer continent is an unexplored continent located to the north of our Mist continent. I believe Kuja is the only one supplying Guac Brane with weapons. The man I saw at the castle must have been Kuja. He must be the one who is corrupting my mother. If we defeat Kuja, you both catch on quickly. Defeat Kuja and Brane loses her weapon supply. That will be our cue for a counter-attack. Challenging Brane now will only result in more casualties. So we crush the source of the evil. Yes, Kuja will find other clients, even if we defeat Brane. I make no excuses for my mother's behaviour, but I shan't forgive Kuja for taking advantage of her. But first, we must rescue Steiner and the others. I'm afraid I can't spare any soldiers. They must remain to protect our citizens. Hey Dagger, I'm telling you, they'll be fine. The best Dragon Knight of Bernicia, the female general of Alexandria, and Rusty. How could they lose? Besides, you have me to protect you. Then I'll look for Kuja. I want to go too. There's no place for me here. Alright, let's go kick Kuja's butt. If only it was that easy. Hello Richard, how are you? Will you lend us the fastest airship in Lindblum? Airships can only fly where there is mist, and the mist only exists on this continent. What? That means you can't cross the ocean on an airship. What about the new airship that can fly without mist? It's not ready yet, Guac. Besides, it's under Brane's control. Good. I had a very weird and tedious quest that I did in Dragon Quest. I had to kill 50 enemies unarmed in a 10th or lower level in a grotto. It was ridiculous. Anyway, you'll see when I upload it. Brane gave us two conditions for our surrender. One was the surrender of the new airship. The other was to hand over Guac, the Falcon Claw. The airship I can understand, but what does she want with a piece of stone? I have no idea. Alright, we'll take a boat. That's not an option either. The harbour was also seized. Ah, what do you want us to do? Swim? There is a way. There's an old excavation site near a swamp located north from the castle. Monsters not native to our continent are rumoured to appear in the excavation site. The cave, which was found during the excavation, is rumoured to lead to another continent. I didn't find it funny at the time. Well, I went mad. It was just tedious. It took quite a while. Anyway, will the cave lead us to the outer continent? Doesn't sound too reliable. Are you sure? Guac, I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. Not knowing is half the fun, huh? Please protect Princess Garnet. We'll prepare to counter-attack in the meantime. It's not much, but use it to prepare for your journey. I'll wait here, Zidane. Will you get my stuff too? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Listen, Lindblum is Alexandrian territory now. You won't be able to come back for a while. Prepare yourself well. Let me know when you're ready. Come to the synthesis shop. So, the exploder, I need a mage masher. So let me try and get a mage masher from one of the weapon shops. I'm just going to speed this up because this is just not extra prep. I raised the price because I don't want to sell them anything, but I'll give you a major discount. Right, is there anything else that is needed? That's the thing. There's this hat, go on then. Bandana. I mean, I could have it for synthesis, but I can do that another time, if need be. Right, so now I should be able to get the exploder. Nice. Right, so equip this. 7 better attack, sacrifice and lucky 7. I'm not bothered about soul blade. No sacrifice and lucky 7 could be good. Lucky 7 is a reference to the Lucky 7's ability that was in Final Fantasy 7, which is so obscure. Not many people are going to know about it. If you have 777 health, you deal 777 damage. Or if a boss has 777 health, then you kill them with the 777 damage. And yes, Fossil Rune, nice little dungeon. Interesting boss battle. I don't find it too bad. But you know, anyway, Brane's fleet arrives. Why are they loading food instead of valuables into the airship? I wonder if they're going to take them all back to Alexandria. Maybe they're going on a very long trip. Stop the chatter and keep loading the ship. Damn them. They think they can walk all over us. We gotta stall more. Let's keep working. Alexandria rules this continent now. Where else can they go and conquer? What do they really want? I don't know, but you know how greedy Brane is. She is a fat lady after all. I wonder where we are going next. I don't know of any kingdom that poses a threat to our country. I'm sure Queen Brane has a plan. There's no need for us to worry about such matters. Come now, we need your help. Some Lindblum soldiers have locked themselves up in the guest room. Checking if the coast was clear. And off they go. I wonder what Brane is going to do. Zidane, do we really have to go to the outer continent? Hey, what's up with you? You said you wanted to go. What if something happens to you or Vivi? I might not be okay on my own. Are you worried about me? What? Well, I mean, Princess needs her elite guards, you know. I'd be stranded without you guys. Are you trying to flatter me by calling me your elite guard? Sorry, I was only kidding. See, pushing a bit too much there. You'll be fine with me. What about you, Dagger? You don't know anything about the outer continent. I've made up my mind. I don't want my mother to commit any more atrocities. Alright then, I'll protect both you and Vivi. Thank you. I mean, he was going to do that anyway, but you know. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Zidane, I'm so glad you're here. Vivi, where's Uncle Sid? He said, guac guac, wait here, and went away somewhere. Where could he be? I did it. I stopped a trolley between here and the Serpent's Gate. Guac guac. That'll show them not to fool around in my castle. Now go, guac guac. The excavation site is like a maze. Be careful not to get lost. And take this with you. It's a rag. You big dope, it's not just a rag. That is a national treasure of Lindblum. That is an ancient map of the entire world. Wow, thanks. Now go before they find you. Zidane, Vivi, please protect Princess Garnet. Okay. Uncle Sid. Rock, don't worry about me. I'm stronger than I look. Now go. They'll squeeze all the Uglop oil out of my body if we're caught. Let's go, Dagger. How infuriating. My, they have an Uglop for a regent and buffoons for soldiers. Why do they take so long to load supplies? You two, I did not give you permission to rest. I understand that things are moving slow, but keep in mind that the next mission is about to begin. The machine over there stopped and the trolley stopped coming. Right? Yes, it made this strange guac guac sound. I wanted to go shopping before we left the harbour. Any word from the lookout? No, ma'am, sorry. This must be Regent Sid's doing. He's hiding something. But they're too late to figure anything out. Come with us, you two. Find the Regent. Yes, ma'am. They're not finding him, that is. You know, yeah, now this is a point of no return. But you know. Nothing, I mean. So, yep. So I can buy some stuff if needed. Wait, did I not actually... Don't really need any of that. Anyway. Again, auto potion don't really want. Loudmouth, go on then. She finally got a new ability. Everybody, cheer for Dagger. She got a new ability. Anyway, of course, now I could go to Chocobo Forest in order to get some of the chocographs done, but I'll leave it for now. Yay! She's not going to be utterly useless. I'm going to leave that for now. I will be catching some more frogs here if they've replenished in time. I'm not sure, but it can be very tricky to get them to replenish in time, because it can take a very long time. Because, you know, Quinno was fine. Here he is again. Quinno, you're safe. Long time no see, Zidane. Much trouble coming back from Claylo alone. Do you know a way to the outer continent? I heard there was an entrance somewhere around here. Outer continent, maybe I could find more delicious frogs. Sound interesting, I help you, and I eat more frogs, I come with you. There we go, back in. Yeah, there's enough frogs to catch, should be able to get 6. Zidane, can I catch frogs? Sure. Because the trick is, catch 6, leave a male female. It's always do that. Always do that. Because you get a maximum of 8 at a time. So there's actually 4 Q's Marshes altogether. I'm going to be getting 1 in the outer continent. one on a random continent out the way, and one on the forgotten continent, which is until disc 3. And the other one is until disc 3, it'll be there. There's a male. Female. There we go. You working hard, Quinner? You come far a long way of Gormand. I'll give you this. Thank you, Master Quail, I train more. Right, so I see a red, I see 2 reds, and I see a yellow up there. I see a red up there, I see 2 reds again. So there's 2 reds, 2 yellows, so 2 females, 2 males. I need to get 1 male, 1 female. Don't worry, I'm not overthinking this in any way. This is just literally the best way to do it. So tricky and finicky to get them sometimes. Sometimes they prematurely move. There's the male, so now I need a female. So I could go for that one, but it doesn't matter. So I'll do that. The Dukem. One of the females I needed as well. Got ya. Right. So that should be... that's yellow. That's red. Right, good. 1 male, 1 female. I think it's this one. Just have to keep on rustling about in some of them. You go to the far... well, no, I think you have to go to the far right one. After this Q's Marsh, you do get battles in the other ones, but anyway, here we go. Quinner, where are you going? I smell frogs. No, we have to look for the entrance to the outer continent. I smell frog this way. Hey, Quinner, hold on. Darn it. Aha, frogs. Hold. They run away again. Wait a minute, Quinner. Check it out. This entrance. This must be the entrance to the excavation site. So Quinner's love for frogs saved the day. First time I see this. Zidane, we going inside? Of course we will. It might lead to the outer continent. Let's go. I don't think there's not a Moogle here yet, but when it comes to the Mognet Central side question, you have to get the specific Moogles. I think Atla is one of the ones, and that's where you get Atla, around there. Anyway, here we go. Fossil room. Probably make sure Quinn is equipped with good stuff. Might Zidane. Oh dear. Is there something inside? It's too dark to see. Anyway, this is an interesting bit coming up, especially for a Final Fantasy game. It shows intuition. What the? So this is a Final Fantasy 6 reference with Houlihan. And Final Fantasy 3 as enemies, 6 as a boss. It wasn't too bad of a boss in 6, but I think I failed it like once or twice in the actual battle. Pretty good. Yeah, if you cycle it up, you can usually just go straight across. Have to wait for the cycle go. Cycle straight out. Across. Yikes! I got stabbed, didn't I? I don't know what number of reference that is. I don't know how many reference I've made. I don't count. Anyway, sorry, Vivi. Are you okay? Yeah. So this is a boss battle coming up. Look out! Out of my way. That was a close call. Jeez, that didn't do much good. Who's there? So here's Lani. I've been looking for you, Princess Garnet. Have we met? Quit flirting with her. Yes, ma'am. I'm Lani. I'm under order by the Queen to find you, Princess. My mother? What does my mother want with me? I am not returning to Alexandria. I've got bad news for you, Princess. It's not what you are after. What do you mean? The pendant, does that sound familiar? Let's have it back. It belongs to Queen Brani. Listen carefully, Princess. You escaped unscathed from the monster, but you're not gonna be so lucky with me. No, it's just... I did say, to be fair, Final Fantasy IX is full of references. I mean, obviously when it comes to World of Final Fantasy, when I say references, nobody can complain, because that is a game to do with references, and I'll be in awe with some of the references. But anyway, hand over the pendant right this minute. Are you the one who set that monster loose? Retrieving the pendant far outweighs the safety of the princess. What do you mean by that? I meant exactly what I said. My orders don't include Princess Garnet's safe return. What? My mother would never order that. That's enough. Give me the pendant. You're trying my patience. What if we refuse? Stubborn fools. Have it your way. Well, when it comes to World of Final Fantasy, when they show all the different characters and places in the different games, you don't have to explain what game they're from. Anyway. See, everybody's got good enough health. I am gonna just heal up. Why not? Attack. What would be better, fire or thunder? I have no idea. Oh my god, man, what are you doing? Quina, I need to get some better luck with when it comes to actual damage, because the Danes just need to actually hit in the first place. Nice. Oh, beautiful. That's why it's good to have the yoga. Known as the yoga killer. Well, the axe version of it is known as the yoga killer in other games. Well, yeah, but obviously sometimes I get other viewers popping in and out every now and then. So I'll explain to them anyway. Why aren't you giving up? Zane's attack's too precious to just steal. I'm not bothered about whatever I can get. I mean, axe does deal some pretty neat damage. They're usually high attacking weapons. Either way, much better. First attack great for Quina. Second attack meh. Third attack good again. Is that it, or is there? I think that's last dialogue before it ends. Yep, you're pretty good. And you're pretty bad. I don't know, it's just the style of Final Fantasy IX I can handle. I'm good with, like, oh, I don't mean to brag, of course, but just the way it's set out, I'm good at the way it is. So that's why me, and I know you don't find Final Fantasy IX too bad, because this style suits our style of play, I guess. It's just, you know, yeah. Anyway, what a drag. I'll let you guys go for now. See, at this point is when I thought, looks like I'm going to have to face her a few times, but yet you don't. I'll reveal that. Not really important. Anyway, let's make sure there's no sneaky chests in the corner there. You never know. And there's some more gargants. This time you actually have to direct the route. Anyway, an untimed Gargant, huh? Maybe I can ride it. Oh, god damn it. I'm probably going to get those weird face enemies, those purple ones, don't know what they're called. Let's see what they're called. I don't remember. Abomination, it's that simple. So yeah, I don't want to waste too much more MP with Dagger here, because when I get to the outer continent I've actually got to make it to Conde Batty. Once I make it to Conde Batty, that's when I'll go to the Q's Marsh afterwards, because I might need to wait, depending on the amount of MP I've got. I guess we'll have to see. Anyway. So this is Gargant Route 1, that you can switch to 2. And then another Gargant, you've got 3 and 4. And then in there you've got the exit, but then you've got the other Gargant you ride 5 and with Route 5 and 6. Basically just press switches to change the route. This one's obviously just the one route. Take it to the main area. Anyway, is there actually anything over here? I don't remember. Is that literally... No, it's just to literally pop the flower there. The whole thing is explained, but you know... Are you here for the treasure too? Treasure? What are you talking about? You don't know, this excavation site has tons of treasure and rare fossils. There's actually 2 trophies here. Rescue Kupo from the wall and get the Medane ring. Anyway, you're not here to steal them? No, we're not treasure hunting. Does this tunnel connect to the outer continent? The outer continent? You're trying to go outside? Ah, this tunnel's like a web. I don't even know how far it travels. You'll need to go that way, but it's quite a trip. The only way to go further is to hitch a ride on the Gargant, but it will lead you to a dead end if you let it go wherever it wants. So you'll navigate the Gargant with the switch over there. What's the relationship between the switch and the Gargants? The switch changes which fountain the water comes out from. Gargants hate water. You can block off the sections you don't want to go to by activating the fountain with that switch. That over there is the number 2 switch. You'll need to trigger it to go to the other side. I see. How do I get there? Do I have to tell you everything? You can get there on a Gargant, but you'll need to trigger this number 1 switch to do it. I see. Thanks for the info. So before I switch route for the first one, I want to go the other way because I think there might be a chest or something. Anyway, that was some trouble I ran into in Clara. I was hurt so bad I couldn't even move. But now that I've recovered, I'm back on track. There's number 3. Thanks to you, I can continue my journey. And Mog Key. Not Mog Shop, God, Mognets. I got a letter from Kupo. I don't even know who Kupo is, Kupo. Let's read it together. I'm bored, Kupo. I'm so bored. I'm going to hide away. Try finding me inside this cavern. Hint, I'm behind a wall. What a carefree Moogle, Kupo. I fled from Lindblum with my life. I mean, I don't blame you. I mean, there was a lot of explosions, cannon fire, and an Atomos that tried to suck up the whole castle. Well, destroy as much of it as possible. And I'm going to speed up the Gargant ride. Yep, switch 2. Of course, this is not the way you want to go. But there might be chests and stuff to grab. Yep, here we go. Fairy earrings. Of course, I don't want to get rid of the peridot. However, 2 spirit, 4 evade, and 2 magic evade. Go on then. It will do. Do 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 do. Up again. Of course, you want to go to the other course of switch 2. Then you mess with switch 1 as well. Speed it up again. So when I first did this, I didn't get that many battles. When I went to speedrun it, I got more battles, which is actually rather annoying. But, you know. So you press the switch, change the course, go back on that Gargant, press the number 2 switch, and then you come back here, press the switch again so I can go back to the beginning area, and then I go back on that Gargant I went on before. Okay, lovely. Let's see, there's 2 different ways to go. The top bit is where you get a chest, but it doesn't matter where I go first, because over here is the switch. I just flip the switch. Flip, flip. I'm expecting a battle anytime soon. Anyway, Ether. There was actually nothing. Just surprising. We have to come back up here, right? Yep. Go. Back up here again. So you could say this is tedious, but it's not really. It's not that bad. It's a simple puzzle. Not even that complicated. Bloody hell, looks like I'm not getting battles again. I mean, I don't know, the encounter rate in Fossil Rue isn't as high as most other dungeons. It's a unique dungeon, I do like it, because it is different. But you know, obviously the only thing is I will speed up the Gargant rides. Right, now you get into the fun stuff. I mean, I don't know how long I'm going to actually try and pickaxe for. I don't know, but you know. I mean, I probably won't get the Medane ring. Freeing Kupo is simple enough. But anyway. Hey, you made it this far already? Do you want to buy something? Nothing else is there, not really. It's just the same type of shop as before. Come visit me again. So let's go up here. I don't actually remember what's up here. Not go this way yet. Go back down here. Explore the area to the right. Oh wait, whoa. That just puts me back. Never mind. Ignore me. So without pressing the switch, I ride Gargant 3. It's not what you want to do, I don't think. Oh no, Gargant 4 technically. 3 is the one with the exit, that's where you get the Gargant again. Wait, where do I go from here? Oh yeah, of course. Across here. Yep, I need to get up there, however, there will be water that spouts. Across from there, and then you come out here, and you drop out, and you go across to here. And that takes you to there, but we don't want to be here yet, because I want to get the chest that's in here, and I'll be going to and I'm in this area now. That's where I want to be. Wow, I can't believe you made it this far without getting hurt. This is my territory, go dig somewhere else. I'll let you excavate here in exchange for a potion. Go on then. Thanks, buddy. Here we go. Just keep on whacking this. There we go. That is a trophy. I have a favour to ask, Kupo. Yep. 2 Kupo. Nothing else. Fair enough. As I said, you can mine this. You either get ore. Oh, you get like high potion ores. You can get. Well, it took me about 20 minutes to half an hour to get the ore. And then the 2 people that were in the party with me, I found it quite funny that I was semi-raging because it took too long. I'll dig a little more. Go down to the bottom bit. Just want to keep on exchanging, basically. It is tedious, but there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing even on this bottom wall, man. dig a little more. I'll give it one more go in exchange for another potion. Did not mean to do that, go away. Getting anything of mine. Go, and another ore. I mean, getting the ores are good. You get them from random enemies every now and then, though, isn't it? I said, my danger ring is just so ridiculous to get. It's quite a lot of tedious trophies to get, like, defeat 10,000 enemies. There's just no need for that to even be in the game, anyway. Take that off now, let's go over to here. I don't actually remember what is this way, to be honest. Isn't this just for the Gargant, right? Or is it not? I don't remember anyway. Ooh, is this preemptive? No, I couldn't tell. But anyway. Feather Circle, you get friendly feather circles in the Forgotten Continent, which is the 6th or 7th friendly creature that is needed in the friendly creature quest. So this is going to take a while if they spam that in a Trouble Tail. Yeah, need an anointment for that, but never mind. Pick this up. Dead. Yes, I'll be doing all friendly monsters, because however else will I be able to take on Ozma again? You know, I've defeated Ozma. That, like, people say he's like the hardest Final Fantasy boss, or at least non-canon Final Fantasy boss. What I mean by that is non-story related boss. You know, Ozma is very annoying. I mean, it's not, well, he's difficult because he's annoying. The type of moves he knows is absolutely ridiculous. And now I've already set that trap off once. I can come around this way. You'll be shut out once you flip the switch and go outside. Treasure Hunters Association. Yes. Done everything I need to do. And now I can get back down. And to get back out, you go around in this Gargant. Take me, Gargant, take me! The only one I missed was, I think, going across the switch-free stuff first, but never mind. This light, there's no mist here. Oh my god, can't believe it. Anyway, here is the Outerus continent. I've got enough MP to go around here. Do you know what? I've got time to make it to Q's Marsh. So I'll go to Q's Marsh. There's a few annoying enemies you can get around here. I'll give you one of the enemies, a big bird. You also get a big bird on the way to Black Mage Village, a Zemzalotto or something like that. Oh, we're gonna get it. No, we got the Goblin moron instead. The Goblin Mage. Goblin Punch. Depending on the game, will either be a very good move or a very weak move. Here it's a mediocre move. 7, it's pretty powerful actually. 5, yeah, too bad. And now he vanishes, now I have to use magic. And 4, the Goblin, I bet I've never even used the Goblin summon in 4 actually, to be honest. Never thought of doing it in here. See, I already preset and attack the VV. So I've got to wait. You do get more enemies like this in this 3. On the way to Ilbert, which is the place. Oh, of course. Spanish runs out now. This is the place where you can't use magic. So it don't do much damage, but it was just for the purpose of getting out there. You know what attack you get? Haha, you miss! Makes a change to not me for a change. Like that. Decent experience, but probably not really good enough. But you know. The bit in Conde Petit the second time is pretty funny as well. Anyway. Oh, we got a Zagnol this time. Speed. Electrocute. Ow. Sit down. I should get rid of the lightning staff now, shouldn't I? Because Vivi's mastered it. I mean, he's going to learn the other ones practically naturally by this point, so... I mean, Bio I've already learned, so I don't have to worry about that, but you know... I mean, with that MP, I can still go here because I can just use some ethers. So let's make it to the next Q's Marsh. It's not as detailed as the first Q's Marsh because you don't get the quail area. You can get random battles in this Q's Marsh though, so I'm here literally just to catch 6 frogs. Literally it. I mean, there's such an easy trophy with the frogs as well. Just catch a golden frog. Obviously, catching near 100 to get the one of his best items, the Gastro Fork, is rather annoying. But you know, today can I catch frogs? Sure, just for a little while. So of course, I need to leave a male and a female. So as you can see, the layout is worse. Much more difficult. Ah, the prompt came up then. Come on, man, don't be silly. Just want to trick them. There you go, you want to trick them. Can be a bit harder to tell what males and females you've got left, but it isn't usually too bad. Ah, I thought I debated you then. There we go, got you. So 15. You working hard, Quinna? You come far a long way of Gourmand, I'll give you this. Yep. Thank you, Master Quail, I train more. The 2 frogs sitting in a tree, they're ready to mate. Anyway, let's analyse. So there's a red feet there, 2 red feet, a yellow feet there, and a yellow feet there. So I can get, obviously one of the yellow feet, one of the red feet. Not easy to catch frogs in this area. You want to. I always find it better to catch them in the bottom area. Even if you get the prompts, you can still very easily miss the frogs. There we go. Right, so now I need a female to leave that yellow feet. I mean, when I did the first playthrough, at first I didn't actually do this, but then I used logic and I was like, wait, that makes much more sense. Anyway. There should be a red feet and a yellow feet left. And there we go. And now we go. See if I get any lizard men battles along the way. They can be very annoying to take out. But no, I was fine. So, thank you for watching this episode of my playthrough of Final Fantasy IX, and in the next episode I will be going to Conde Petit. You only go there for a little while at first, then I go to the Black Mage Village, and then I return to Conde Petit in order to get to the mountain path, and I'll probably save it just before the next boss, the Hilgagas. So, I'll just quickly save it. And then I guess it's time to stop. So I said, thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for that episode of this, and also for the continuation of Dragon Quest IX, where I'll be doing some more side quests, probably some more weapon type ones. Obviously I've now done the fisticuff ones, and I might do this 2 sage ones if I change Aiden to a sage. But yes, as I said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for both those videos. But until then, with a massive thumbs up, all I can say to you now is goodbye and good night.